going on, NFL fans? We back here with another video. Finna get this NFL playoffs popping. We down here in the Steelers' hometown. Ready. Got them amped up. 2K21. Kicking this year off to a nice sports start. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah. Get it.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
It's our first time playing with the Browns. We like the Browns, so we're going to... Ooh, the LA Rams won.
It is the big man, Big Ben, number 7, Ben Roethlisberger, ready to lead them.
And this is one of the great stories of the NFL 2020 season, now into the playoff season. Ben Roethlisberger coming back from elbow surgery in 2019, hurt in the second game of the season.
Get it.
Not only did he make it back, he made it all the way
Skool
back.
rivalry, got some Browns against some Steelers.
Big Ben, very tough in the playoff situations. 13-8 in his career, including 2 Super Bowl titles. But you have to go back to 2016 to record his last playoff victory. He's trying to get back in the win column again in this one.
3 yards the gain there, second down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Pop him out.
It's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. So here
Baker Mayfield
under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner. As you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And of course, this is his first start in the playoffs in his young career here in year 3. A little bit of an up and down start to his NFL career. But it all came together this season. And
they got Nick Chubb out there in 24.
It's a great opportunity to go out and win not just one game, but a lot of games. No guarantees that you get back to the playoffs again in the future. He wants to take advantage of it right now.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
8. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game.
Oh, that hurt him blowing smoke.
Nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Same old song. Come on, Hill, man. What is you doing?
You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can
He wasn't
take off
even looking,
on
man.
you.
He
And that may
wasn't
have
even
been what
looking.
happened there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3
That's a good game
Where do
here.
they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet
And
and say, this is what the problem
I
is.
do that again.
Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the
Like I was watching YouTube, what people do when they really be into these games and they get mad. Do it through the controller to the TV.
2nd and 9 from the 44. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, got it one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can
Try it
confuse
again.
even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home. And just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Browns' drive about to get started. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense?
He seemed like he got some
Huge
power
thank
to him.
you. That didn't lead to points. Stalled off that drive. Now they've got a
He's
chance to
trying to get
redeem
him in the
themselves.
game.
Maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here.
They
Back
two
at the
different
41.
people.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. You see how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield on play action.
Yeah.
And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
17-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside.
The Rams got him 38-14. Wild card winners. Got a player hurt on the field.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for
Nice
the
catch,
touchdown.
number 80.
Jarvis Landry.
A lot of people might call this backyard
Good throw,
football.
Baker.
Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past
31-28. Buccaneers win.
The Steelers take over first.
Indianapolis win.
And here now the offense heading back out there. They come in as the 3 seed in this, very likely the last home game of the season for them, even if they win this ball game. While they would have loved that top spot and the bye that goes with it, they're still in a pretty good position.
Well, they certainly are, and let's face it, every team knows if they want to get to the Super Bowl, they're going to have to earn it. And even if you get the #1 seed.
Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and I think the Browns got it. They did. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Steelers nothing.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he is going to be stopped.
It's kind of moving slow-mo, man. Seems like
and it's 3rd down.
The running lane's definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is caught. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb taking it in. And the Browns add on to their lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. So they won their division and earned the right to play at home in the first round of the playoffs. But this one is not going to script so far.
Nowhere did they have the thought process that they'd be down double digits. But the good thing is it's the first half. You and I know, I mean, you've been with me long enough now. Hang with the game plan. Stay the course for a while. Don't panic and change up things. Keep grinding. Long way to go in this ball.
That was my question to you. You don't throw everything away at this point. Stay on course.
Loving this hit stick they got going.
So you want to eliminate the things that have caused you to be down double digits. But at the same time, you're not getting it all back in one.
Madden just keep evolving.
Keep going. The game plan was put in there for a reason.
And I'm glad we get to make some footage on it.
To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. And that's off the mark. Incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with him.
Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Myles Garrett. Baker Mayfield.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery.
Oh, I thought he was going to come up and get him one.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. On the ground, it's Chubb. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Now Mayfield on third and goal. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Rashard Higgins there to make the grab. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yeah.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
Harkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Pose for the frame.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's
dogs
Parkey
barking
on
out
to kick
there.
it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Nick Foles and them got the win over the Saints.
Roethlisberger will hand the counter. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and...
On third down, Roethlisberger. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Tennessee beat the Ravens 28-14.
And will come the offense as they take over. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows. They're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
He'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
I'm telling you, he got some power, that boy, number 27.
The Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
First and 10, Mayfield eluding the pressure right to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll run with Hunt on second down, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This a 33-yard attempt.
Come on, man. That was crazy.
The score will stay right where it is. 21. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on fourth down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
I should just win the end zone.
Is
that why they did that? I ain't never had that happen to me.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's AFC wildcard game. And it's the Indianapolis Colts who are moving on to the next round as they were able to eliminate the Buffalo Bills. As for our game, it has been very one-sided in that first half. But you can't take anything for granted in playoff football. As we send you back out to Brandon in charge.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wild card game. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
He's out of gas, seems like.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I still didn't get the first.
4-yard pickup leaves leaves them with 3rd and 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
Leg stretching that a little bit.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Oh, being hot.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
My bad, delayed game.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And a 5-yard gain.
Telling you, this guy is...
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
Chubb. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. They'll try again with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have
nice
to tell you,
cutback.
In this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done.
Yeah,
trying to call the hotel,
ready.
make sure they get their security deposit back.
Parkey adds the extra point, and it is 28-0.
I don't know why he's hitting.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds.
Come
so really
on, man, what's going on?
Past the 40-yard line.
Oh, no, Phil.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up
Oh,
yardage.
what's going on?
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here.
Let's get him. Come on.
Possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they get the touchdown.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his right back.
Man.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is counter, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the Rams
trying to get in that zone
here in the AFC. So they'll come up after the
game.
He's
trying to hit Pater
on a 2nd and 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. His second catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Got in.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7.
A lot of field goals ain't showing up, man.
And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And he lost the football.
Wow.
Recovered by the Steelers.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that
he down, man. Come on.
Expecting an onside kick 80% of the time. The team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Let's go. Number 27. He out there on the field. Powerhouse.
Run with Hunt. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pound away. That's what we're going to do.
They run. Chubb. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And again, it's Chubb.
Got him.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Good run.
Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Browns add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball.
Man, I like how they put that ball in the end zone now, boy.
He's the reason that they
changed the game with that.
No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Kicking meter disappeared. So I don't know what happened.
At their own 24.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Roethlisberger with a pass complete to Claypool. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Ben to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield,
did he have possession?
They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And his kick is right through. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Why he threw it all the way over?
As we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
It's a pretty good game. Steelers, they really didn't come up.
So that'll just
Old
about
school
do
rivalry.
it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
5
on
turnovers
EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.
Appreciate you stopping in and viewing, folks. We'll catch you on the next one. Look over the player stats. Nick Chubb, 17 carries, 96 yards. Javaris Landry, 4 receptions, 58 yards. Rashad Higgins, 1 reception, 8 yards. Roethlisberger, 70%. Mayfield, 71%, 2 touchdowns apiece.